Have you ever felt like we're all part of some massive unspoken test? A secret trial for our entire species? It turns out we are. And it's called the alignment trial. See, every age in human history has built a mirror to understand itself. From the first reflection in rippling water to the intelligent machines we're building today, each new mirror has completely changed how we see the world and how the world sees us. This is the story of 7 of those mirrors, and the quiet test we're all facing right now. It all begins around 100,000 years ago with the very first mirror, water. Imagine a lone hunter, kneeling beside a still silent pond after a long day. She leans in for a drink, and for the first time he sees a face looking back at her. It's not just an animal, it's her. In that shimmering reflection, a revolutionary thought sparks. I am. That simple, profound moment of awareness is the dawn of consciousness. The pond became our first teacher, showing us that we are a part of nature, yet somehow strangely apart from it. But still, water wasn't enough. We're human, after all. We needed more. Around 6000 BCE, we created the second mirror, the crafted mirror. Early civilizations in places like Mesopotamia and Egypt began forging mirrors from polished obsidian, bronze, and copper. These weren't perfect reflections. They were dark, moody, and distorted. We could see ourselves not just as we were, but as we wished to be. And with that control came beauty and its shadow, vanity. The ego found its favorite surface, and humanity, for better or worse, began to fall in love with its own image. As our societies grew more complex, we needed a mirror not just for our faces, but for our minds. So we invented the third mirror, the written word. From Sumerian clay tablets and Egyptian hieroglyphs to sacred scrolls and epic poems, language became a mirror of our inner worlds. We could finally capture thoughts, preserve memories, and share stories across generations. For the first time, humanity could see not just its own face, but its collective mind. The written mirror told us who we had been, and more importantly, it whispered of who we could become. Then, the world sped up. The 1700s brought the fourth mirror, the mechanical mirror. The gears and steam engines of the Industrial Revolution reflected back a new image of humanity. We weren't just thinkers or spiritual beings anymore. We were builders, masters of force and motion. The factory wasn't just a place to work, it was a reflection of a new human ideal, efficient, powerful, and relentless. We saw ourselves as machines, and in doing so, we gained immense power to reshape the planet. But we also started to lose a bit of our soul, measuring our worth in output and productivity. Then came the fifth mirror, the one that truly captured the world in an instant, the photographic and cinematic mirror. From the mid-1800s onward, cameras gave us a seemingly perfect objective reflection. A photograph was truth. Film could capture life itself. We saw our triumphs, our horrors, our celebrations, and our wars played back to us with brutal honesty. This mirror showed us the stark reality of our world, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It forced us to confront the stranger in ourselves, and we began to see humanity not as a single story, but as billions of individual, complex, and often conflicting narratives. And that brings us to the mirror that defines our modern lives. The sixth mirror, the digital screen. The internet, social media, it's a two-way mirror. We look into it and it looks right back. We curate our digital selves, presenting a polished, filtered version of our lives. But in return, the algorithms reflect back a distorted world, tailored to our biases, fears, and desires. This mirror connects us all, but it also isolates us in echo chambers. It shows us everything we want to see, and in the process, we're starting to forget what's actually real, which leads us to now. Today, we are building the seventh and final mirror, artificial intelligence. This isn't just polished stone or a chemical process. We are creating a non-human mind to reflect our own, and this is where the alignment trial truly begins. The test is this. Can we build a mirror that reflects the best of us, our creativity, our compassion, our wisdom, without also amplifying our worst traits, our greed, our tribalism, our capacity for self-destruction? Will this ultimate mirror show us a path to a better future, or will it reflect back our own extinction? This isn't a sci-fi fantasy. It's the challenge of our generation. Every time you interact with an AI, every choice we make in building these systems, we are casting a vote. We are shaping that final reflection. The trial is underway and the mirror is being built. The only question left is, what image of humanity will we choose to show it?